I'm here with Steve, Illy outside Old Trafford, 3-0 today. Illy, what do you make of that?
Good, solid, professional performance. It was nice to actually see us score 3 goals. I think the big difference was Bruno. I think he's going to be a leader, I honestly think, like, the way he was dictating the game, he was shouting, he was throwing his hands about. It's like he's been at the club for quite some time.
Because Ali compared him to Scholesy, but he said he's got a bit more character than Scholesy, and he does show that, doesn't he?
He seems feisty, and he's not scared of bollocking a player, and I liked that. In the first half, Martial was quite static on the edge of the box, and he'd give it him, and in the second half, it was completely different from Martial, I think, and I think that was something to do with him. When he got the penalty as well, what he was screaming at Martial to do was to make them run.
Daniel James with the pass.
Exactly. Daniel James was quality today. I think all he was missing was that goal. But it's promising when we play that one-touch football and we move about. It's exciting. It's like the old United. I think a few roping mistakes at the back. I don't quite understand what's going on there, but all in all, it's quite
good. How are you feeling about the old Ali situation? Because obviously I've not spoken to you much throughout the season. How are you feeling with him?
I don't mind. I think we should stick with him. I mean, he's not had the money to spend yet, has he? So stick with him. Give him a chance. What else is there to do?
You think we're going to get top 4?
Yeah, 100%. I think we'll get top 4.
100% did it, Hilly. Bloody hell.
No, I have faith, man. Keep the faith. But yeah, no, I'm happy at the minute. There's signs and tells that we're playing better, and that's all you want, innit? That's all we want.
You make of that today, right?
Good performance. 3-0 win, very happy with that. Bruno Fernandes is quite clearly the big difference in the team, I think, to be fair. The one problem that I've got with Martial is I don't like his work rate. I think his work rate off the ball is
right. Me and you going to have a fight in a minute. Martial isn't scoring that goal and you're coming out talking about problems. Come on.
I mean,
I think I jizzed in my pants, bro.
So did I. But all I'm saying is, yeah, on the ball, Martial's world class. Off the ball, you look at him and Dan James, and you think, why the fuck are all 3 of them forwards not running as much?
It's more a movement thing. Yeah, it's 100% a movement thing. I think when he makes them runs through the middle, I think that's the big difference. I think until he gets a goal, he doesn't get going, and I think that's the difference.
He started to realise that Bruno's got the ability now, because before his goal, as soon as he saw him pick it up, he darted through, and that's what we need to see more.
100%. I was saying in the stadium, all our strikers need to do is make a run. He will find them. He will definitely find them.
For me, Martial doesn't run enough. I'm fucking freezing, thank you. Yeah, Martial doesn't run enough for me, to be honest. Where if you look at Dan James, for example, he just run his arse off.
That goal.
Oh, mate, that was a fucking unbelievable goal. I couldn't believe it. From my angle, it was a bit difficult to see.
Goal of the season, some might say.
Nah, I don't know. I'd have to look.
The best goal we've seen at Old Trafford before today was Jack Grealish's, correct?
I mean, I weren't here, but yeah, probably.
That was better.
Yeah. Big up Tyson Fury as well, everybody. Tyson Fury, big dosser.
2 wins for United, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 wins for United. Whilst I'm on the boxing subject, make the Anthony Joshua and Fury match happen here. Because, come on, we'd all love to see that fight here, the first one. If the rematch happens, let it happen at fucking Wembley, if that happens. Anyway, back on United subject. Fuck the Glazers. Still fuck the Glazers. Ollie in for me, still. Fuck City as well with their ban. Now that their ban's happening, I think we've got a fucking very good chance of getting top 4, top 5, what you want to say. 3 points behind Chelsea, they're shit. Spurs are shit. Arsenal are shit. We're better than all 3 of them.
Are we going for a title charge, right?
No. It's just the title's fucking. The title's gone to the Scousers. Unfortunately, title's gone to the Scousers, but they're just as good as Blackburn and Leicester anyway when it comes to that stuff. But City can fuck off. Leicester, they can fuck off.
Top 4, yeah, it's happening.
Top 4, top 5, whatever you want to call it. Champions League's coming back. We need to make sure we get at least 4, 5 signings, and make sure we get. I can't stress this enough. Pereira and Lingard need to fuck off. I am fucking sick to death of hearing about them. They're so shit. And when I was talking to you about this season and earlier last season that we needed desperately a creative midfielder, that is fucking why. Bruno Fernandes is the pinnacle of the creative midfielders in our team. And Pereira, he's got nothing but pace. Fernandes has everything. He's got the skill, he's got the pass, and he's got the pace.
He's got the decision making.
Exactly.
I think that's what lets down Pereira. is his decision making. He seems to be able to do it all.
He gives the ball away too much. Like, he had the odd good game here and there, but Fernandes, for me, he can take corners, he can take free kicks, he can do fucking everything what a creative midfielder does. He's the Portuguese Scholes at the minute for me. He's instantly walked into that team, and he's instantly my favourite player. When I watched him before he signed for us in the Nations League against the Dutch, in that game when I think he passed it to Guedes, and it was an absolute amazing piece of play, to be fair. And after I saw that, and like, because we were getting linked with him a lot in the summer around then, last summer, and I was keeping my eye on him, and I thought he did play really well in that game, and it's proven it here as well.
And I think he's got the fight to survive in the Premier League, which is good.
What I like to see about Bruno as well is, like, I noticed on the pitch, he was pointing to the players, telling him, move there, move there. He's a real leader, and that's what we need. We need to bring more leaders into the team. For me, Koulibaly, we need to bring him in, because Lindelof's good, but when we get to the Champions League, will Lindelof be able to withstand the likes of fucking Mbappe and Messi and all them like last season? No, he won't. Koulibaly, I'm pretty confident.
I feel more confident in next season's Champions League final with Koulibaly than just Lindelof.
I mean, I won't go to the. I won't say we're going to get to the final. We've not been there since 11, haven't we? 2011.
Wow, it's some time to happen. Anyway, lads, thank you very much for your time. Cheers for waiting around. Stop swearing.